You know, some verses in Scripture just seem to hold entire worlds within them. Today, we're going to unpack one of the most personal and powerful invitations ever written, Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. Let's dive in and explore the really deep meaning behind these simple but incredible words.
Here it is. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me. Wow. It's an image that has just captivated hearts for 2 millennia, hasn't it? It's so beautifully simple, but it is absolutely packed with profound meaning.
The picture itself is pretty clear, but what does it all mean? What is this door? Who is this visitor? And what does it truly mean to hear this voice and actually respond? Let's explore these questions together.
To really understand the invitation, I think we have to start with the visitor. So let's begin by looking at the very specific actions described in the verse, standing and knocking. So the scene is set with this powerful sense of calm and respect. This isn't someone showing up and demanding entry or trying to force their way in. No, it's a gentle, personal appeal from someone who's already there and is simply waiting. The verse kicks off with a really powerful word, behold. Now, in the original Greek, ido, this is way more than just a suggestion. It's pretty much a command. It means, hey, stop what you're doing, pay attention, a divine presence is right here, right now. So that immediately frames this whole encounter as a pivotal moment.
And the visitor doesn't just show up. They stand. This isn't some passive, uncertain waiting around. The Greek word here, histemi, implies steadfastness, authority, and even security. So the image is of a visitor who isn't going anywhere. They are an unwavering, totally safe presence at the door.
Okay, so we have this steady, authoritative presence at the door. But how does this visitor let us know they're there? Well, through the simple act of a knock. Now the knock, or kruo in Greek, isn't an aggressive bang on the door. It's described as a gentle but persistent sound. It's not about forcing entry at all. It's about inviting a relationship. It's a way of saying, I'm here, and I'd love to connect with you, if you're willing. And this just brilliantly illustrates the character of the one who's knocking. The source material points us to the Song of Solomon, where the beloved knocks and says, open to me. It's a call of love, right? Not a call of force. It's a total invitation, not an invasion. So that first part of the verse, it's all about the visitor's initiative. But now, the focus shifts entirely. A response is now required from the one who's on the inside. The verse says, if any man hear my voice. But hearing, in this context, is so much more than just noticing a sound in the background. The Greek word akouo means to truly attend to something, to consider it, to perceive it, and then, ultimately, to respond. It requires active listening. Which brings us to the door itself. What is it? Well, it's this powerful metaphor for the human heart, for our own will. It represents a gateway, an opportunity for fellowship that, crucially, has no handle on the outside. It can only be opened from within. And this is where the invitation really hits its climax. The visitor has stood there, they've knocked, the person inside has heard them and has opened the door. So what happens next? A profound promise of fellowship. The promise is, I will come into him and will sup with him. Now, to sup, or share a meal, especially in this ancient context, was never just about the food. It was a massive sign of acceptance, of deep friendship, of covenant. To eat with someone meant you were welcoming them into your life, signifying an intimate, almost familial union. And this isn't some isolated idea either. This theme of divine fellowship over a meal is woven all throughout Scripture. We see God dining with Abraham, Jesus revealing himself to his disciples over a meal on the Emmaus Road. It's a consistent symbol of intimate revelation. And get this isn't just an offer for a brief visit. The phrase, I will come in, iserkomai, it means to enter fully, to dwell, to actually take up residence. It's an offer of a continuous, life-altering presence that changes everything from the inside out. So, after unpacking every single word of this one verse, what are the core takeaways? What's the personal message in this profound and enduring invitation for us? Well, first, we learn the divine approach is one of patience and gentleness. Second, that true communion requires our own personal, active response. Third, that this is all about a deep relationship, not just some mechanical ritual. Fourth,
Opening the door of our heart is an intentional choice we have to make. And finally, the result of that choice is the promise of revelation, fellowship, and joy.
And that's really where this verse leaves us. It presents this incredible image of a divine visitor, patient, authoritative, and loving, standing at the door of the human heart. The knock is gentle, the wait is patient, the invitation has been offered. The ultimate question it poses is, what are you going to do? The choice is yours.